Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
Welcome, everybody. Kevin Jackson here. Not one to rub it in on the Kevin Jackson Show. But we've been talking about the NFL. We've warned them. We told them nothing's going to change. And you know what's funny? When you go to look for the NFL ratings now, they're at least a week behind, sometimes 2 weeks. It's almost like they don't want to tell you that things are going bad in the NFL. It's horrible. Man, I was I'm on a site called Sports Media Watch, and they every week it's zoop doop doop doop. They keep it going, and I'm going to give you some quick stats here, going all the way back to week 1, and share this stuff with you. So it's a graphical depiction, and it's either red or green, and it goes all the way back to week 1, and it tells you how they did year over year. So the first, I'm not going to do. They had preseason ratings, and that stunk. But here's week 1 ratings of the. Let me see. There were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games. I think it's almost every 7 games because they have the Thursday night game, etc. But going back, including Sunday Night Football, week 1, every game was down except the Giants in Dallas, which was up 2% and 6%. They have 2 columns. I'd say the average percentage down was something like 15%. And I'm just guessing there. All right. Week 2 in red-green, they had it was even 3-3. The positives were up approximately 7% across the board. The negatives were down approximately 12% across the board. But let's just say it was a break-even week for week 2. All right? So let's go to week 3. Scrolled up too far there. Okay. Get it right. Hurry up. Okay, week 3, even. They had good positives. They had Thursday Night Football was up 38%. The Monday Night Football game, Dallas and Arizona, was 67%. So that saved them. But there were 3 games positive, 3 games negative in week 3. And that was when the cake hit the fan. That was when the Dallas Cowboys had the Monday night game, and Jones, had the team take a knee and everybody stand for the anthem. The average loss, by the way, was still about 12% that week. Okay, week 4 of the 7 games that were played, only 2 were positive. It held steady, down again. Now keep in mind, this is down from the week of the previous year, but the games were down average again of about 12 to 15%. And there were 2 positive games. Dallas, again, was the biggest positive game, 22%. The other positive game was up 4%. Now, week 5, 7 games. They had, 6 games that week. 3 were positive, 3 were negative. Nothing new to report there. Now we get into week 6. 1 game even, 3 games negative, 2 games positive. Week 7, 4-3. Week 8, they did not have a single game that was positive in week 8, including Dallas. All right? Week 9, 3 games positive, 3 games negative, 2 positive, 1 even. Week 10, not a single game positive. And the percentage is now going up. It's probably an average of 17% negative. And then week 11, 4 games negative, 2 games positive, and they don't have week 12 up. So here's the net of it is this. It's getting to the point of embarrassment for the NFL. They don't even want to report this stuff. Thanksgiving Day numbers, horrible. Horrible. It was, all I can tell you is if Roger Goodell and the NFL owners had any smarts about them, they'd be looking at this and saying, you know what? We got to do something. But here's what I love about this. What I love about this is President Trump made this an issue. This is one of these these little things that people talk, oh, he shouldn't be chiming in on the little things like that. It's not little. And you're seeing it play out week after week after week. Let me put it a different way. Think of these football figures as polling numbers. These are polling numbers where people want you to believe that Donald Trump's not popular, that his tweets don't matter, or whatever else. These are polling numbers. And as you watch these numbers continue to slide week after week, and the stadium's empty, ask yourself this. If Donald Trump did an event in any of these NFL cities, do you think he would be able to get 15, 20, 25, 30,000 people to come see him? What do you think? The short answer is, of course he would. Donald Trump in any one of these NFL cities can draw more people to see him than the football team can draw. Remember them telling us, that ability, that doesn't mean anything. I'll ask the question this way. If Donald Trump came to your town, would you consider going to see him? Now, if you're like most of the conservatives that I asked that type of a question of, they say, yeah. Look at the polling. I'm talking about impromptu polls. Black Lives Matter did a poll about Donald Trump's performance and got shocked when people said, we like him. Let me ask you this. In the wake of Donald Trump freeing these 3 black guys from China, and the lie of the media, the outrage over LeVar Ball, who, the father of one of the sons who's just a train wreck, what do you think's happening in the black community, and what do you think's happening to leftists at large when they say Donald Trump frees 3 black guys from China and he can't catch a break, and even the father of one of the sons who was freed, so his son could spend Thanksgiving at home and whatever other holidays, he can't even muster up enough to say thank you. What do you think happens to the left when they see that? You think they remain, oh, that LeVar Ball, he was right, man. That's just what he should have done. Yeah. Of course they get it. They go, wait a minute. No matter what you think about this guy, he brought your kid home and you can't be grateful for that? You even before Thanksgiving, you can't muster up a, you know what? Think what you want about President Trump. That was a really great thing that he did. I want to thank him personally. I don't agree with his policies, but you know what? There were many other alternatives, and he did it right. That's all he had to say. That's not an endorsement of Donald Trump, even though, quite frankly, there's no reason not to endorse him. But that's the left, folks. Lots to talk about. Back in a bit.
This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
Do you owe back taxes to the IRS or state? The secret to avoiding the IRS nightmare is to seek professional representation. My friends at Security Tax Associates provide the most cost-effective and ethical representation in the industry while helping to avoid seizures, levies, and wage garnishments. Security Tax Associates is here to ensure that the appropriate steps are taken to permanently eliminate any possibility of future tax burdens once and for all. For a free, no-obligation consultation, contact Security Tax Associates, 844-779-4177. That's 844-779-4177. 844-779-4177. Or visit them at securitytaxassociates.com.
Beth Cook Moranville, author of Closer Than Your Breath, a book of hope.
Hope, that wonderful, wonderful 4-letter word that you may feel completely out of. I wrote this book to give you great hope. It's not too late. If fetal position is an all too familiar place for you, I understand. If the next 60 seconds are too long, this book is for you. Wherever you are right now, whether you're dealing with divorce or death or sickness, take hope. You are going to make it through this pain. Don't roll your eyes. I've walked this road and I know it. The best is yet to come.
Closer Than Your Breath, a book of hope from author and speaker Beth Cook Moranville, can be found on Amazon.com or Kindle.com. For more information, visit closerthanyourBreath.com or on Facebook at Closer Than Your Breath.